My name is Alina. If you asked me what my childhood felt like, I wouldn't say happy or sad. I would say quiet, not the peaceful kind of quiet, the kind that echoes. I grew up in a small, forgotten town where people didn't ask questions they were afraid to hear answers to. Our house stood at the very end of a narrow road, surrounded by dry trees that looked like they had given up on life long ago. Inside that house, it was just me and my mother. No laughter from guests. No footsteps except ours. No voice of a father calling my name. Just us. My mother was a strong woman. Not the loud kind of strong, but the silent kind. The kind that carries pain so deeply, no one else ever sees it. She worked long hours sewing clothes for people in the town. Her hands were always busy, but her eyes always looked somewhere far away, as if she was waiting for something that would never come. At night, I used to pretend to sleep, because that's when she would finally let her guard down. I would hear her crying, softly, quietly, like she didn't want even the darkness to notice. Sometimes I would open my eyes just a little and see her sitting near the window, holding that same photograph, the one I was too afraid to ask about. But one night, I did. Mom, why do you always look at that picture? She froze. For a long moment, she didn't say anything. Then she slowly walked toward me and sat beside me. Her hand touched my face gently. That's someone who loved us very much, she said. Then, where is he? I asked. Her lips trembled. Far away, she whispered. I didn't ask again, because I knew some answers hurt more than silence. Life went on like that. Simple, hard, quiet. We didn't have much. Some days, we barely had enough food. But my mother always made sure I ate first, even if it meant she didn't eat at all. I noticed, even when she thought I didn't. One winter, I got very sick. The kind of sickness that makes your whole body feel like it's breaking. I remember waking up in the middle of the night, my body burning, my throat dry, and there she was, sitting beside me, holding my hand, whispering, "Stay with me, Alina, please stay with me." I had never seen fear in her eyes like that before. That was the moment I understood something. She wasn't just my mother. She was afraid of losing me the same way she had lost everything else. Years passed. I grew older. But the questions inside me grew too. Who was my father? Why did he leave? Why did my mother love someone who wasn't there? Then came the day everything broke. It was raining heavily. The sky was dark, like it was carrying a sorrow too heavy to hold. I woke up late that morning. "Mom!" I called. No answer. I walked into her room. She was lying there, still, peaceful, too peaceful. "Mom!" I whispered. I shook her gently, then harder. "Mom, please, wake up." But she didn't, and in that moment, my world ended. The days after that felt unreal. People came. They spoke. They left. I don't remember their faces. I don't remember their words. I only remember the silence that followed. A silence so deep. It felt like it swallowed everything. Living alone changes you. I learned things no child should have to learn. How to survive without comfort. How to eat without appetite. How to sleep with nightmares. How to exist without feeling alive. The house became a museum of memories. Her clothes still hanging, her cup still on the table, her scent still in the air. Every corner whispered her name, and every whisper broke me again. One evening, while cleaning, I found something hidden. A letter, my name written on it. My heart started beating fast, as if it already knew. This would change everything. I opened it slowly. Her handwriting, soft, familiar, alive. My dearest Alina, if you are reading this, it means I couldn't stay any longer. And I'm so sorry for leaving you alone in a world that hasn't been kind to you. There are things I never told you, because I was afraid it would hurt you. Your father didn't leave because he didn't love you. He left because he was dying. He didn't want you to see him become weak, to watch him fade away. So he chose distance, thinking it would protect you. But the truth is, it broke him, just like it broke me. He loved you every single day, even in his absence. And me, I loved you enough for both of us. Please don't grow up hating the world. Don't let pain turn your heart into something cold. You are everything good that ever happened to me. Live, Alina. Not just survive. Find love. Feel joy, even if it scares you. Because that's what I wanted for you. Always. Mom. I fell to the floor, holding the letter tightly, crying in a way I never had before. Not quietly, not silently, but completely. Like every piece of pain inside me finally broke free. For the first time, I understood everything. The silence, the sadness, the love. That night, I sat by the window, the rain still falling, just like the day I lost her. But this time, I wasn't just feeling loss. I was feeling something else. Something small, something fragile. Hope. Years passed after that. I left the house, but I never really left it behind, because some places stay inside you forever. I'm older now, stronger, maybe, but not because I stopped feeling pain, because I learned how to carry it. Sometimes I still cry. Sometimes I still feel alone. But I also laugh now. I smile. I live. Slowly. Carefully. But truly. And every once in a while. On nights when the world feels too heavy. I take out that letter. I read it again. And I whisper softly, Mom, I'm trying. Because even in her absence, her love never left me. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.